Hello, Barack Obama Elementary. I am coming to you with a tutorial on how to embed code into your teacher page. I am using Screencast-O-Matic for those of you interested in delivering a tutorial of your own. It's a free resource. You get up to 5 video recordings for free. Thereafter, you can get a subscription, which is very affordable, or put up your videos on YouTube if you have a YouTube channel. And then you can delete them from the Screencast-O-Matic and just continue to add up to 5 videos. So in the event that you're interested in how I'm bringing you these narrations, this is through screencast-o-matic.com. So essentially, during the training, I wasn't planning on covering embedding code, but it did come up, and it was a wonderful question, and we did some further exploration, and I'm able to bring you this training on how to bring a video from YouTube into your teacher page so the student, the player button, is there directly on your page, and they do not have to open up the video in a new page. First of all, you're going to go, as usual, hempsteadschools.org. And again, you're going to go to Barack Obama's page. And we want to go ahead and sign in. Remember, it's your first initial and your last name, not the full email account. The only time you use a full email account is if you're signing into your email. Back it up behind the @ sign and put in your password. At that point, you're going to go to Site Manager. Some of us are forgetting to do that, and we're getting tripped up. You have to go to Site Manager because you're managing your teacher page, your site. Your look is a little different than mine. You might be viewing your menu system on the left side or on top. I'm not quite sure. But mine is on the left. At any rate, you know how to get to your teacher page at this point. Find your name, B.A. Randazzo, and here is where you're going to do your work. We talked today about adding a new page. We talked about organizing, where you can drop and drag these pages in any order. You can tier them however you want them to appear when the students come onto your page. So the first page that my students see, obviously, is Instructional Online Learning Plans, and then the following pages fall in after. I'm going to go to Playground because actually I'm not going to go to Playground. That's where we do all of our training. So in the event we make a mistake or we wipe something out and it wasn't intentional, we're not messing with our page or somebody else's page. So I'm going to go ahead to my Instructional Online Learning Plans because I want to show you the bigger picture of what we covered today. I do have 2 previous trainings that I included in this email to you. One was on linking, part 1. We covered linking text and linking files. And then we covered linking outside resources, sites to a picture and to text. So we covered a lot today. In addition, there were some questions on background color, and we were able, through some assistance with the other teachers who have used the background color tile, to include that in part 2. And now this is part 3, embedding code. So the first thing you want to do is you want to logically think about what you're doing. We've already learned how to link, bring in images, upload files. We understand the font tool, adding color with our color palette, and then centering and right and left justification. So we're making a lot of leeway. What we now want to be able to do is have a video that plays directly from your teacher pages. So students are not leaving and opening up a video in another window. For example, on my page, I have click here on our flag to preview a video. So I essentially taught some of the teachers today, or reviewed with some of the teachers today, on how to insert an image and apply a link to a video. But that is taking them outside of the teacher page. You want them to remain here because you can see where it can be rather confusing for some of the little guys. So what I'm going to do is I am going to show you how you can bring in the video player right from YouTube. So I'm going to bring in a video for grades 3 through 6 on my media plans. My plans are here for Memorial Day, and my worksheet is here where they tap and they go out and they complete the worksheet on BrainPop. So I think this is a good place for my video, because my video should precede my worksheet, because there's some questions maybe perhaps they could seek from the answers to from the video. So we're going to go out and find that video. I think this is a good one. This is a YouTube video. However, it is powered by BrainPop, but it is part of YouTube, so I am able to bring it in. Whereas I'm not quite sure other resources you are using that you're able to embed the code. We would have to further investigate that. But anything on YouTube that comes up in your search and it's a YouTube link, it can be embedded right into your teacher page. When you find the video you want, this one happens to be Memorial Day for upper grades, meaning probably 3 through 6, because BrainPop Junior I generally use with 1st and 2nd grade. You're going to go to the share button right underneath, and you will see sort of this icon with a less than and greater than sign. That indicates that that's code under there, and that's code is what holds that video on that page. That's YouTube's little bracket or frame for holding that video. You could always copy the link, but then again, that's defeating the purpose, because now they're leaving again to go outside of your teacher page and watch the video. So we're going to tap on that, and we're going to copy the code that goes with that video. May I suggest, and again, there we go. I tend to use right click and that trips me up. So I'm just going to scroll down a little bit, and I'm going to grab that code. I'm going to do a Control C to copy. Sometimes the right click trips you up. I'm going to leave that page, that site, and I'm going to go back to my position, my cursor, where I want that video to be, the video player. Okay. So if you look at your dashboard up here and all your tools, you seem to see there's that exact same icon, the left than and greater than sign. That's what you're using to bring that video in to your site. You're embedding the code. So we're going to click on that. Now, there's a lot of code there. When I was with the teachers, thank goodness I was in the playground, because I wiped out all of the code from my playground page, because I thought it was just sample code to show you what to do. However, it's not. This code is HTML. This is what you use and people use manually to create web pages. This is written instruction of what is currently on my page. So you see I have a link, I have a lot of text, I have some colors in there if you look, I have some styling going on, I have a picture, I have an image, I have a GIF. So I have a lot going on. This is everything that's represented on my instructional plan page. I want to go at the very end of that, and I want to enter a few times because I'm adding code to my page. So I'm taking that written instruction that I just copied, and I'm putting Control V and pasting it. I'm pasting that video source code right in there. And it's going to be in with the rest of the code, as you see here. Okay? You don't want to take this out. I want to make that clear. You do not want to take this out. So we're going to click OK. And I believe we're going to click Save. And when I go in real time, which I like to go right back to my page and click Refresh. You will get to see the video embedded in the player right on the page. Okay, So this is good. It came up at the bottom, and I'll tell you why it came up at the bottom, but obviously you can see you can play the video right through your page, and students don't have to worry about leaving the page and going out to a new window. But even full screen, it's really not, you're not leaving your page, you're just going full screen for a better view. But you can probably understand why it's at the bottom, and I'm going to show you why. Good teachable moment. When I told it I wanted to embed code, I have to remember that I had a lot of source code there. So I got to kind of remember it's between Memorial Day plans, which is text, and this link and this GIF. So now I got to sort of go in here, and while I pasted it at the bottom, I got to sort of remember that I don't want it at the bottom. I want it right around after click here. Makes sense, right? I have a PNG, click here, style. I'm just double checking to make sure it's in the right place. Now, I taught computer programming for many years, so I'm able to read this code. This might not be something for everybody, so you might want to just do a special page just for videos and line them up so you don't have to figure out where to place them on your page. So after reading this, I can see that I'm kind of right around in this area. Google Slides are here. Those are my plans. I can see my texting and my styling here, my text, my line. I can see that there's a worksheet here. Okay, but before the worksheet, I want them to watch my video. So we're going to put it right around here. It should come up in the right place. Again, that's a lot of reading that I'm doing. But again, that's part of my degree. So I've been trained to do that. So this guy here, as you can see, will play. All right. I'm going to go ahead and save that. I would have liked it to be more in the center. That's another training, I guess. But I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way and space bar it over instead of trying to figure out how to do it with my centering tool. Okay. So that looks about a couple more. Over a little bit. Go up, see how we're looking. All right, looks good to me. So I'm going to save that. And I'm just going to give a look in real time to make sure that, in fact, it is there. And as you can see, it is ready for preview. I'm just going to refresh my page. We made some changes. And there it is. Now, I might want to bring it up a little more. You saw me messing with it with the space bar, but I might want to bring it up just a little more. Okay? So grades 3 through 6, your plans are here. And the very first thing you want to do is watch the video and complete the worksheet. May I make a recommendation? Since we're not all computer scientists, we're teachers of, many of us are teachers of computer science, so we don't really know the language, programming languages. May I make a recommendation that if you do have certain videos you want the students to view, maybe you want to keep it very simple and just add a page and call it videos. And then direct the students to go right to your video page. Again, basic page as usual. Save and continue. And that will eliminate you having to figure out exactly the spacing, positioning of the video. So you would go under here to Content App. Again, you might want to say videos for May 19th. That's pretty self-explanatory. And we might want to do it this way rather. Embed the code. again. So all that we have now is